Okay, next up, Maarten MT875 HP, I think. Multitool. And no fancy but sturdy box it came in with a very decent sheath. Belt, go through belt loop, not just the flimsy belt clip that falls off. That's good. Solid buckle. Okay, you open this, and this was $12 on sale, $16 or so regular. Okay, so I'm doing a quick one-handed. So on paper it's pretty good. It's basically all you needed. Has a carabiner, makes it convenient to clip it onto things. Nothing fancy. Just a pair of just like the Leatherman kind of skeleton concept. So, but a lot cheaper. Skeleton is about $90 or so. This, you open it up. It comes this, and it looks very nice on the picture. But first thing when you notice when you open it, it's very heavy, and then the pliers are very narrow. Not very narrow, but narrower. And so that's the plier. But the good thing is that it has bolted on extra hard, supposedly harder material. Normally it's like tungsten carbide, but in this case it could be just a much harder materials than the pliers themselves for cutting things, which is really a way to go, because the pliers themselves need to be a little bit softer and ductile, not to break, but the cutting edges need to be harder. So that kind of concept is the way to go. And then again, nothing fancy. It has the usual tools like bottle opener, bottle and can opener, like this, can opener, screwdriver, wire stripper, they call it. And then you got some kind of other, like small Phillips screwdriver. But the problem with this is that while the price is very good and it's just what you need, and it's pretty sturdy, the problem is that the reason why it's so heavy, it's probably heavier than a or at least as heavy as a Leatherman Wave, which has way more function than this, because it's turned out instead of having the handles and the frame, that is a wrap-around piece of thin metal, which is strong and light. These things are actually not doing. I thought they were tools, but they're not doing anything. These are just solid steel spacers, and you see they're riveted, just like a padlock. And these spacers add up to be probably as heavy or heavier than the tool itself. So this has to go back. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, this was Amazon. Normally it's Amazon. So but if you put it in a toolbox, that's okay, the weight. But the whole point of having a carabiner and something like this is because you can carry. But what if you just have a few tools just to make it light, but then you put this spacers it to make it feel like a brick? Look, see how heavy this is? Yeah, you can probably get the sound of it. It's just dropping for 2 inches. See that? So yeah, this has to go back. Thanks for watching, guys.